Good morning, dear students. Again, I want to welcome you in the next session of this subject computer. I want to continue the last topic, chapter number 2, Introduction to OpenOffice Calc. In this particular session, we will study about the calculations, various formulas and functions we will study. Okay. So first, let me show you the points which I am going to cover today. This is calculations, arithmetic calculations we are going to deal with today. It will help you to quickly perform many calculations with the help of predefined formulas. Today we will study sum, average, mean and max. These four formulas we will study. Every formula or every function is going to begin with equal to sign. Equal to sign is compulsory and you need to click into the input line of the formula bar. You will start every function and formula with equal to sign. It is very compulsory. I will definitely show you how to do it practically. But before that, just have a quick look towards the definition. Sum stands for summation. It is going to add the numeric values in a given range of cells. You know range of cells. More than one cell, adjacent cell is selected. It is called a cell range. Okay, when we select 4, 5, 6 consecutive cells, it is called as cell range. I will again show you while implementing the formula. Sum stands for summation. It will add, it will produce the total uh, of the values in the given range. Average is going to calculate the average of the values which are there in the given range, cell range. Minimum and maximum. Minimum function will calculate the minimum value, lowest value, smallest value in the given range, and maximum function will calculate the highest value, biggest value, largest value in the given range. I will show it to you practically. Let me start with your textbook first. This is the sum function shown. The same example I already am going to consider the same example. I already typed that example, key in that example into the OpenOffice Calc file. I will show you. This is sum function. The example is shown. Okay. See here, item, quantity, price per piece, total. These are the columns. Chocolates, for example, say 5 chocolates you have purchased with the price of 30 rupees per chocolate. So naturally it cost you, for 5 chocolates it cost you 150 rupees. So this values again I am going to consider. We will implement this into the formula and functions. Similarly, for average, students name this special table. It is considered. Few students are there. Their marks in maths and science are shown, and the average is calculated on the basis of both these columns. Okay, so it is nothing but the, suppose if a particular student is having 60 marks in one subject and 60 marks in another subject, then definitely average is calculated to be as 60 only. So we will consider this table. Similarly, minimum and maximum, this table is considered for minimum and maximum function. Example is in front of you. Few items are there: chocolate, biscuits, ice creams, brownies and pizza. Quantity is shown, price per piece is also shown. You need to calculate the total. Now from this table you can implement the formula or function mean to calculate cheapest or less expensive item. Similarly, for maximum function, you can easily calculate which item is most expensive for you. Okay, so let us go directly towards our OpenOffice Calc file. It is already here. Yes, party expenses is shown. So let me show you, starting with the calculation. Cake quantity 1, price per piece 500. So I will select the cell where I need to calculate the where I am going to implement the formula. I will click on input line. I will start with equal to sign, equal to, then I will select this cell where quantity is shown, that is here it is C7, and this multiply sign means asterisk sign on the keyboard, and this is D7. So we are going to find out the product, means multiplication of the values which are there in C7 and D7. So C7 into D7, we will press enter key, and just we will see 500 into 1, 500. I will align it into center and I will drag and drop using autofill feature. See here, 50 into 4, 200, 50 into 5, 250, and this is 600. Final total I will calculate in this cell. I will select this cell. I will click into the input line. I will press equal to sign. Then I will type SUM. Sum is the short form of summation. Opening bracket. I will select the cell range. This is the cell range. We are going to add the values from the range E7 to E10. So our cell range is E7 to E10. So see how cell range can be represented. The first cell in the cell range is E7 and the last cell in the cell range is E10. So E7 colon E10. This is the range, and I will select enter key, or I will press enter key. So it is calculated like this. Okay. Now, if you make any change, suppose balloons you have purchased quantity 100, you have purchased 10. Now it is showing 600 only because you have purchased 6. So I will make change into this column. I will press enter key. See the changes reflected here in the output. Now this is how, once you set the formula, once you set the function, and even if you make any changes into the cell corresponding to it, the definitely output will change and it reflects the change also. Student name, I will just select this table. I will apply border from this particular, using this particular option. Average, I will select the cell, go to the input line, I will click equal to sign, I will type down the function average. Then opening bracket, I will select these two cells. I will press enter key and I will bring the value into center. Okay, I will drag and drop using fill handle. See, the average is in front of you. It is calculated in front of you. If you want to see, suppose this Sarah. Sarah scored 55 in maths, 82 in science. Do one thing. Type here 80, make change into 80. This also change into 80 and see. She got average as the same 80. So our formula implementation is correct. Now come to this particular items. This table, chocolates quantity, price per piece. Here again I am going to start with the equal to sign by clicking in the input line, starting with the typing of equal to sign. I will select this cell. It is C27. Again I will click into input line. I will press asterisk key. It is sign of multiplication. I will select second cell. So C7 into D7. I will press enter key. So 5 into 30, you will get 150. Drag and drop with the help of fill handle, auto fill feature, and see here your table and the values is already showing you the implementation of formula. Now out of this cell range, that is, I am going to select the cell range E27 to E31. I am going to find out the lowest value, minimum value. So I will select here this cell. Again click inside the input line, start with the equal to sign. This time I will type 3 letters only, MIN, mean stands for minimum, and I will select the cell range and I will simply press enter key. So minimum value here, it is shown 150. You can see in this cell range. Okay, minimum value is 150. Suppose if you want to change something, chocolates, 5 quantities you have purchased, price per quantity is 30. So 5 into 30, it costs you 150. So I will reduce it to suppose 10. So 50. Again, see the output. Minimum value is now showing 50. Now maximum value. Again, go to the input line, click inside the input line, start with the equal to symbol, write down maximum value, and select the cell range and press enter key. So maximum value is now 900 from this given cell range. So maximum value is also shown as per this formula. So my dear students, we have seen already four functions or four formulas. Addition for addition, then for average, for minimum, finding out the minimum value in the given cell range, and for finding out maximum value, biggest value, largest value in the given cell range. And with this I'm going to conclude this session. Next session I'm going to give you extra video. I'm going to send you extra video up to Tuesday or Wednesday, in which I will solve all the questions which are given in the exercise which is shown at the end of this particular chapter. The questions are very, very important. I'm going to help you in solving those questions to you. Similarly, I will recommend you very strongly, please complete all the assignments, please complete all the questions. If possible for you, solve it from the exercise, and please keep your worksheet solved. Okay, I will definitely help you in my next video. I will solve that exercise which is given at the end of the chapter. After this, we are going to conclude everything from this chapter. But be ready before Tuesday or Wednesday hardly. Okay. So because I'm going to start next topic, next chapter after the next video. Okay. So wish you very happy computing. All the best. Wish you really best luck. Solve all the problems given in the textbook. Be in touch with the software. Practice it. Okay. Stay fit and healthy at home and follow VST schedule. All the best for your practice and studies. Thank you so much.